Guruji, you're on mute.
Hare Krishna. Very grateful to repeat the words of His Holiness Sachidananda Swami Maharaj from the book Nectar and Ocean of Holy Name. Avoiding offenses in Japa is very important. So, how to avoid offenses? Maharaj gave a very wonderful solution. Is it could be avoided by a positive spiritual lifestyle. The negative things in avoiding offenses is illustrated by an example. There is a millipede. It would dance very nicely. Another animal, toad, he was envious of this millipede. So he devises a plan how to get her away from the wonderful dancing. So he wrote a letter to millipede saying that you dance so nicely. You are one of the best dancer in the universe. Everybody praises your dancing. But I have one question. When you dance, how do you exactly dance? Like when you lift your first leg, your 57th leg goes up, or you first lift your 200 left legs and then you naturally come to one. And how exactly you have your 53rd and 87th legs together? So can you please tell me how do exactly you balance and so beautifully formulate so that your dance becomes so wonderful? So now next time when the millipede want to dance, she started analyzing what exactly I do. And in that, she lost a rhythm of dancing. So it is called as paralysis in analysis. So Maharaj was mentioning that when we try to avoid offenses, we normally go into that mood of paralysis in analysis. And what is the solution? Solution is a healthy spiritual lifestyle. So Maharaj elaborate on this. Let's say the first offense is blaspheming devotees who have dedicated life for preaching Krishna consciousness. So like blaspheming devotees is an offense. Now if you always think of this, oh, we should not blaspheme devotees. You should be very careful. This is one aspect. It is good. But instead of that, you can take this offense and make it a positive lifestyle as you always try to serve devotees and always try to glorify them. So just by making this change, you would be able to have positivity in life. Next offense mentioned regarding we have scriptures. So the fourth offense, interpreting scripture or having some different meaning. Now, how do you avoid this particular offense? So this offense could be avoided by reading scripture, contemplating on the proper meaning and trying to imbibe what is given in scripture. Now, following the order of spiritual master, instead of just thinking, oh, I may offend. So instead of that, we can always think that spiritual master is the most important personality in my life, and I should follow the instruction and I should try to serve the spiritual master by following the instruction. And fifth, say that, okay, I should not think of Maya. This is one offense. So you always, if you just engross your mind in just thinking, oh, I should not think of Maya. Instead of that, we can always think of how can I think of Krishna while chanting? How do I get absorbed into chanting? Like very nicely, Sundar Gopal was mentioning yesterday. How do you have the feeling in chanting? So very wonderfully, Maharaj was mentioning whatever negative things are there, if you just take this thing positively and try to implement, then when we will adopt a positive spiritual lifestyle, and then we'll be able to progress happily, steadily on the path of spiritual journey. Hare Krishna. Harinam Prabhu ki